Well, hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I am Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for November. So November is going to be, we're going to do the overview, which means we'll have 4 columns of cards and 3 rows as per usual for the overview. And then I'll go in depth on the very first week of November, which will be the 2nd through the 8th at the end. All right? The other thing to know is that we're going to go ahead and light a candle right away, stat. Okay? Got to get those energies right. This is that chakra candle that we use. It's very cool. I like it. I love the colors. They're all there. Ta-da! And it's called Sri Yantra, All Dimensions of the Universe. Very nice. I really like the idea of incorporating as much of the energies as we can, which is cool. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what my guides have to say for the month. My guides are talking to all 12 signs about the fact that we need to stay very busy in November. And we need to be really on point. So we're checking things off our list, and we're staying focused, right? We want to stay really focused on the details of what we're doing, because if we let things go and don't really stay focused on those things, and get distracted by what's going on the outside, we won't be doing our part. Right? The part of us that makes the machine work, that is our world, will not be working properly if we get distracted by what's on the outside, okay? That can be difficult, especially if what's on the outside is actually inside your world, and I feel for all of you. My heart goes out to those of you who are actually having the outside in. You know who you are, you know what's going on. I'm here for you. Comment below. I'll be there for you as much as I possibly can be. But I get it. And stay vigilant and stay strong. All right? The other message I have from my guides is talking about how we need to work on our bonds, our relationships. We want to strengthen them. We want to make them tight. We want to know who's on our side. We want to know who's thinking like we are. We want to feel the love, the camaraderie, the beauty of that experience. So that we can really, whether we're in the same state with that person or wherever we are, we feel comfortable just by making a quick phone call. You know, hey, how are you doing? I'm good, 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 cool, cool, cool. Or I'm not feeling it right now. Okay, cool, cool. So everybody will be where they need to be, and you'll feel the support and love you need at the time, which is paramount this month. Okay, excellent. So let's go ahead and get you a guiding card for the month. All right, Scorpio, what we have here is we have the Mythic Tarot. Bring. Yes, it's going to be very fun. Let's get a guiding card for you. What is the card that you need to know for the whole month that will show up each month? Each week, we'll talk about it at least a little bit because it will guide you throughout the month. We're going to save it. We're not going to just do this once and talk about it later. We're going to do it right now and talk about it every week. Ooh, Ace of Cups, the gift of love, the gift of joy, the gift of happiness. So you have an overriding theme, Scorpio, of having love, joy, and happiness come your way. So, wow, this is a great card. Would have loved this for my sign, but that's not what happened. What we do have is the opportunity for you every week to have something joyful going on. This tells me that in every area you're going to make things joyful. So you will find the light in every dark cloud. You will find happiness and joy in the work that you do. Whatever, if it might be an ugly day, so you're outside working in an ugly rainy day, but you find a dandelion growing somewhere on the sidewalk, and you're like, that's a beautiful piece of sunshine right there. So you're going to be looking for those little moments that bring the little bit of joy into yourself, and you'll point it out to other people because you'll see them needing that little bit of light. So you are the joy. You're going to share the joy. You're going to bring the joy even in the hard times. So not every single moment has to be thunder and lightning and sadness, right? Nope. Not that you're going to have that kind of a week or month. But I'm just referencing the potentials, and we're absolutely in a position to bring joy and light in all those ways, okay? So I'm going to set this card right here, and we will, of course, look at that more each week, and I will always reference it if it's important, all right? Or if it correlates, all right? So let's go ahead and get some more cards for you, huh? Okay, so we have, this is the Tempest deck we will use, but we're going to use this beautiful Morgan-Greer tarot so that we can get you a mystery card for the week, all right? This will be a card we reference at the end of the reading. It'll help tie things together and make things, or put a punctuation mark on the end of your reading, okay? So what do we have here for Scorpio for the 2nd through the 8th? It's right here. All right. So we'll set these aside. And we'll put this over here with Woody, our little sea turtle. Very nice. Thank you all for voting. And of course, he's just going to keep an eye on it. We'll talk about it later. Okay? Tempest deck. We're going to go ahead and use it to do the full layout. There'll be the 4 columns of where we are in the month of November, Scorpio, and then what is going to be blocking you each of the 4 weeks in September, or November, sorry. And of course, the solution, because I don't ever talk about trouble without finding a solution, because that's just not my way. All right, so go ahead and set these cards aside. Now then, what are we looking at here? All right, so we have, this is going to be November 2nd through the 8th this week, and we'll go in depth at the end. We have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, yep, here we have it. You are absolutely in the moment. You are having the Ace of Cups immediately show up again for the very first week. This could be a new relationship coming up for you. This could be a new, if you're already in a relationship, there could be a new baby coming your way. So very cool. And if it's not really something you're looking forward to, then you need to work that out. But at the same time, I can see also new pets, new joy, new love, new experiences. It's all about the love and the joy in the moment. So it could also be a family gathering, people coming, new family, right? Or other people could be telling you that they're pregnant, right? It doesn't have to be you. Don't freak out. Everything is cool. I love that. It's a beautiful opportunity for you to have pure love and joy coming your way. Very nice. Very, very cool. What's blocking you is you're not in a position to walk away or run away from any little thing that's going on this week. So even as it looks pretty good, you're going to find yourself going, nope, nope, can't do it, can't get away, can't run off. You may even just need a minute to just take a deep breath and go, what? Wait, what? This is big news. This is big stuff. And you'll just need to sort of gather yourself up, even in the moment, as opposed to doing it by taking off and getting away from people. So you're not going to have a break, not like that, okay? This card here is talking about the 9 of Pentacles as your solution. It shows me that you have enough money to take care of yourself and a little bit extra to play with. So you aren't hurting financially. You are taking good care of yourself. So whatever this little scenario is for you, you are in a financial position to handle it and take good care. So it's exciting, and I feel like you're in a good space. Nice. But I do see you wanting to process, so find a way to work that, okay? Let's talk about the 9th through the 15th of November. The 5 of Swords is talking about how there will be something in your world this week where you want to take back responsibility for something that you've delegated to somebody else because they're not handling it very well or not to your standard. So you're really kind of frustrated with them, going, man, I really need you to step up to the plate. You can retrain them, or you could take it back, or you could distract them and tell them, you know, hey, you should go help so-and-so so I can handle this. And he'll be like, oh, but I'm supposed to be doing this. It's okay, I've got it. So you can do the it's okay, I've got it. So that's distraction method. And of course, when you do that, you can't talk about how terrible he was at that job, okay? So that's a secret then. But then you'll have it back. Great. What's blocking you is you won't be able to use your power to help other people at this time. The Six of Swords is blocked. You can't help others right now. You are really all about whatever you need to do for you, and you're handling it. You're taking it back and you're handling it. Not worried about other people right now, taking care of you. There's nothing wrong with that. And of course, we now have the Three of Wands, showing that we want to remember lessons from our past so that we don't repeat old behaviors, okay? So you've taken back responsibility for something, and now you need to remember lessons from the past. So you're like, okay, there's a big lesson going on for you right now. And it has more to do with your managerial style, I think, and or how much you depend on other people and who you think is dependable. So we want to remember what you've learned so that you don't continue to offer more responsibility to somebody you've discovered or learned many times over isn't responsible. So you can't really get what you need from them, okay? This card here, we're going to talk about the 16th or the 22nd of November. We have the King of Cups. This is an emotionally based male energy person. This person here speaks from their feelings. I feel like this. I feel like that. I feel like a taco. They really are quite responsible with their feelings, though. They are not upset by any means. They are just people who are emotionally savvy. So they're like secure, Rock of Gibraltar, emotional male energy people. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman who's also got male energy, but is also emotionally stable. So they don't flash around their tears and they don't fly into a rage when things go wrong. They're actually the quiet ones. When things go wrong, they go, and they walk away. You go, where are you going? I got to go process, and I'll be right back. Whether they even say they got to go process, that's what they're doing. They're going to go to the bathroom. They're going to go sit down and think it through. They're going to have facial freakouts, but they're not going to do it in public. Whatever's going on inside of them, they do it very quietly, all right? So whoever this person is, pay attention to who they are, and they will be part of your situation where you're blocked this particular week. Seven of Swords, you won't be able to delegate anything to make your life easier, so you'll have to kind of do whatever's in front of you yourself, okay? Handle it. Check your list and figure out which things have higher priority so you work it through, and only the lowest priority things get done latest, okay? Don't get lost. We don't want you to get lost in the mix, but we know that you'll have to do some stuff, all right? And now we have the Page of Pentacles, which is showing that there will be new information about ways to make more money. So I feel like you're impressing people. Even as you're handling everything all by yourself, you're absolutely also in a position to get paid. People are noticing your ability to take on responsibilities and do the things, and it's really quite lovely. You're having a good time with that, and they are too, okay? They get you, they see you, they appreciate you, and it's excellent for you, okay? Job opportunities, ta-ta-da. Next week over, the 23rd through the 29th of November, King of Wands. This is all about male energy person who is very down to earth and easygoing, who's going to be very much so a part of what's happening. They know you, they get you, they see you, you're on the same wavelength. This is like a brother from another mother, right? You know, somebody you really, really jive with. Could also, not gender specific, so do you. But this person will be playing a part at this time, and they will be a firm supporter in the moment, all right? What's blocking you? Fighting for your power. So stepping up and fighting for your power this week won't help you get where you want to go, okay? So it will sort of backfire, and I would like you to just take a moment, hold, hold. We'll get more information for this week, but I can see that right now, fighting about it and trying to fluff yourself up and make yourself more important in this moment isn't going to get you where you want to go. It may not even be necessary. Because we actually have a marriage of ideas. People are coming together and they're understanding what you want. They're understanding what the goal is, and they're wanting to work with you in the right direction. So you're having a marriage of ideas. Everybody's coming together in their own way and thinking like you are. So you may not need to be in charge to have this moment. And sharing your ideas, getting your point across, everybody might do what you want to do without you having to be in charge. Nice, right? So that would be kind of fun. All right, so this is the overall. We're going to go ahead and set these cards aside so that we can come back to them in other videos, because that's what I do here. I don't start over from scratch every week. That's just not my way. So that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and look at these 3 cards. And we're going to go in onto November 2nd through the 8th, more in depth, all right? I have this deck here, which is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. We are going to use it for the expansion of this. I'm going to ask you now, if you haven't subscribed yet and you feel like you're jiving with the reading, go ahead and subscribe. It would really help the channel grow, and thank you. So let's go in depth on this week. So the 2nd through the 8th of November, we have the Gift of Love. This is beautiful. I love this for you. You're definitely in a position where you can have whatever you need. People want to love upon you. You have free, that uncensored love, that the love that comes to us when we have like pets. Pets have that beautiful no requirement love. It's beautiful, and so you're having some of that beautiful love coming your way, and I really, really appreciate it for you. You've earned it. It's time. So however this takes form, whether it's in the form of a baby, in the form of news about somebody else having a baby, or it could be very easily all about how you're winning some special thing you've been really had a lot of passion about. You could win an account that you've been having a lot of passion about. So this could be a lot of beautiful, ta-da, go, ha-ha. So that would be nice. And or you could very easily be, like I said, adopting a new pet, which will have unconditional love. That's the word I was looking for. Unconditional, beautiful, love, love, love that. Because the hard work is over. Hello, the star card is underneath it, showing me that there's still, you've done all the work. No wonder, like if you win this account, yeah, it's because you did all the work to make it happen. And the star card is here to say, good job, well done. And don't stress out, because you do have it all figured out. It's going to be beautiful. There could also be some family money situation in the mix. So for some of you, you're going to be either getting support from your family financially, or just there could be talks about money, in which case you're still going to be having all the hard work be over and new information about wonderful gifts of love coming your way. I feel like there is a lot of family involved in this situation, so it really may be somebody else who's pregnant, and you've already invested yourself enough in other people's relationships within your family that you're well on your way to being a godfather, godmother, whatever, but you're being incorporated very neatly and tightly. So very cool. If it's not yours, you're going to be incorporated. So very nice. Where you're blocked this week, we are talking about the 10 of Wands. This is all about how wanting to take your ideas and split isn't going to work. You may want to run away for a minute just to process the information and get things figured out in your own mind. It's not necessarily going to be working. You can't do that right now, okay? I want you to know that while you want to process the information and figure it out, and because there's happiness and sadness all mixed together. I'm not sure why there's a little sadness mixed in, but for you, there's something else going on. Maybe this goes against your situation, meaning, oh, so-and-so is having a baby. That's great. I wanted one, but I haven't had one. And so now you're sad and jelly about that, but you have to process the information. And I don't mean to diminish those feelings. I just mean to have you be aware that this is going to be a good time this week for you to process that information and run off to take care of it. So it's going to be harder. So that's all. And the Hierophant, your faith isn't really helping you right now, so you're not feeling very close to your understanding of the big guy, whatever that is for you. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. your physical manifestation of it around you isn't making you feel any more comfortable in your skin. So some of you are genuinely frustrated and sad right now and not feeling very well supported in the moment, okay? So keep aware that that is happening this week. If you can, I don't know, there's sometimes doing a lit candle kind of thing when you have a minute that can help you feel a little bit better. But I understand right now you're feeling betrayed. So this is interesting vibes here. Oh my gosh, we got a double whammy on the Ten of Wands. Look, double whammy. There's absolutely nothing we can say about that except this feels a bit like a burden in its own right, and and you can't even do anything about it. You can't go anywhere with it. You can't make it change. You are carrying now a burden of understanding that so-and-so is doing something. And for some of you, it could be the very act of being personally pregnant that's like, oh no, it wasn't what I planned. And I'm here for you. I'm sad that it's a burden for you. So it's a mixed bag of different options and possibilities and feelings, right? So it's quite a lot to carry. But I feel like because we have the Star card, I feel like most of you want what you've got and you've worked really hard to get it. And so you're like, huzzah, finally. I want to celebrate. I want to tell the family. I want to do the right things. And of course, now you got to do the right thing and chill out and carry the thing and carry the baby, or carry the knowledge that you have and be ready for what comes next. All right? Interesting. Let's go ahead and look at what your solution is, because, yeah, well, solutions are better. Nine of Pentacles. You will already have enough money to take care of whatever you need to take care of, so you are feeling flush and comfortable, knowing that you are self-sufficient in the moment, and that is wonderful news. Self-sufficiency is not to be a problem. It's wonderful. A door is opening up for you, okay? So pay attention to what door opens for you as a result of all this fun stuff going on this week. You do have many things that are happening. This could be like, oh, look, I got a new dog. I've been working really hard to get this special kind of dog, da-da-da-da. And now, okay, I got to figure out all the stuff I got to carry around when I take my special dog where I want to take it, okay? And now, have everything you need, da-da-da. Now you get to go to the dog park. Whoop, whoop. Hey, that's fun. Everybody wants to go to the dog park. That's cool. But, you know, you now have a doorway that opens for you for something that you wanted to be involved in, but you've never had the key to, but that's the key. All right? Cool. Now you belong. Now you belong to the club. Very nice. There's also the gift of finance coming your way. So there could be people are offering you gifts, financial gifts to celebrate your win, to celebrate this joy happening in your life. Other people might be even just giving you things that you might need. Ooh, I have an extra leash from my old buddy Fido. So you're going to have people offering you things unexpectedly that, like, you know, and it could be baby stuff too. So you will have things come to you that you need. It doesn't have to be actual money, but it will have a monetary value that is more than you were wanting or needing to spend. But at the same time, presto, here you are, you're flush. You had enough to be self-sufficient, certainly, but gifts are nice too. So don't be sad, don't be mad, just say thank you, right? It's good. And, you know, you may have a question mark in your head about using things that are used prior in the past, and the fact is, if the thing doesn't have holes in it and it isn't worn out completely, you could probably clean it up and make it work. So don't be mad. It's an opportunity, okay? Cool. Let's go ahead and get one of these beautiful Paths of the Soul cards. I think it will help explain a lot about what's going on for you, Scorpio. All right. So let's talk about what is going on here. What do you need to know, Scorpio? That's the one. set these aside. And what do we have? Ooh, very nice. So, I'm getting angelic energy from this card. This is like a new spirit coming through. It's all about the energies of beauty and love and joy all coming together in this moment. It's really lovely. It's very much about creation. It's about being your whole true self, letting the light come through you. Don't hold back your light at all, ever. In this moment, we want you to be as bright and beautiful as you are, Scorpio, because we need you to be exactly as lovely and awesome as you are. And yeah, that joy comes through you, and it attracts people. We are attracted to you, Scorpio, because of the light you bring. So keep on shining. It's going to be beautiful. Good job. All right. Very nice. Let's see what Woody's been holding on to over here with the mystery card, huh? Okay, we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is saying that we're remembering lessons from past relationships. So we may have had a past relationship where we were looking forward to having kids, but the relationship didn't work out because it didn't work out. Or vice versa, that you did work out and now you have a lot of kids. And you're like, okay, I got a lot of kids and I'm adding more. Okay, let's see how this works out. So whatever you're working on, you want to do the opposite. With it whatever happened that made it a past relationship, we want you to do a good job in this current relationship so that your reactions are plotted, planned, and worked out, and not in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that you're handling your business in the right way, okay? I really like that for you. I think that's going to be kind of fun because you're going to make good decisions for this next adventure for yourself. So you're choosing wisely, and I like that very much. All right, let's get you a pocket full of rocks, okay? What do we have for Scorpio? All right, so we have a red jasper, we have a gold stone, and we have serpentine. Okay, so red jasper is about a second chakra stone that is all about your physical self on the earth plane and how you're interacting in the world physically. We want you to watch out for your feet. We want you to watch out for your arms and elbows. You might be bumping into things, and we want you not to do that. So be aware of your physical surroundings and where your body is in the universe so that you don't end up with a lot of stubbed toes, okay? That'll be very helpful. Goldstone is a second chakra stone also, and it's about you creating physically on earth that which your better angels, what your higher heart wants for you. So your higher heart has been dreaming things up, and you are now creating what your higher heart wants on the earth plane physically. So yay, I love that whatever you're working on and working with, you are doing your higher heart's bidding, and I love that. It's really quite simple. You can meditate with the gold stone on your higher heart, and it will help you understand what you need to do. It'll be lovely. Serpentine is a third chakra stone, and in your third chakra I find memories, emotions, and feelings. So that's what I was taught. And so the third chakra is all about where all that's stored. And serpentine is a very gentle, buttery, healing stone for that chakra, which will help you slowly, gently work out some stuff that needs to be worked out so that you can heal those feelings, emotions, and memories that are on the surface mostly. They might be some that are a little deeper than that. Certainly when it comes to other stuff and past relationships, you might have some deeper things to work out. But when you work them out, it's going to be gentle, and it's going to be kind, and it's going to be an understandable situation where you're like, okay, I can hear this, I can see this, I can feel this, and it's okay. You won't feel overwhelmed by it, okay? Excellent. So I'm going to put these down here. And Scorpio, my goodness, what a week. I really am excited for you to see what comes through for you. It's interesting, the Ten of Wands situation is being where you're blocked. So it's not about moving on. It's not about moving away from anything. You're going to stay put and take care of business, okay? So, of course, the stones are here if you want to use them. If you want to use something else, but that's okay too. Comment below. Let me know what you're carrying. Let me know what you want to carry instead. Let me know how the reading vibes with you, and if it's connected, great, and if it's not, we'll have a chat. I'm happy to hear. I'm here to support you in any way I can, so conversation's great. The other thing to know is that if you go down in the description box, and the way to get there is there's the little box that is the name of this video. There's a little more button in the lower right hand corner. Go ahead and hit the little more button, and then whoosh, a whole page will open up for you, and you'll be able to see all the decks that I'm using. You'll see all kinds of a list of all the places that I go to for Renaissance fairs, where you can come on out to the fair and have a private, a face-to-face reading with me, and I think you'll have a good time doing it, as will I. Of course, there's also a link to a way to book private readings over the phone in case you can't come to the fair, because I totally understand that. Life is busy. And if you do want to get the decks, you can usually get them on Amazon or Etsy, all right? So appreciate the one and the all of you so much. Your likes, shares, and subscribes matter to me. I love you guys. This is a little tiny channel, and I'm still working on getting up to 1,000 followers, and it's very, you can be a part of that. Why don't you? I'd love it if you came along, and then you'll have videos in your box once a week. And you can track all your people, you can cross-watch, and all that good stuff. I look forward to seeing you next week. We will talk about the 9th through the 15th, and we'll see you then. Thank you.